Alright, after you install the theme, it will look like this, and you're probably wondering why it doesn't look like the live preview, and it's because we haven't had any data on the site yet. We haven't added pages and all that kind of stuff. Well, if you want, you can always upload the live preview data, and that'll have all sorts of demo data. So let's go ahead and do that right now. We're going to go to our dashboard, and we're going to go under Tools and Import, and we're importing WordPress files, so we'll click WordPress. And there's a plugin that you'll need to import. So just go ahead and click this install now. Once you click that, you can always activate the plugin and run the importer. And then we're back to where we need to be. And if you ever accidentally clicked off this page, you can just go back through under Tools and Import. And then we'll get to here. So we're going to browse through our files. And once inside your download from ThemeForest, you'll have this additional files folder, and then this live preview XML folder, and there's only one file in there, so that's the one you select. We're going to go ahead and click on that, and we're going to click Upload File and Import, and then it's going to prompt you with this message, and this is just saying the import comes with two usernames, and you can just change them to existing users on your site. Read the message if you want to know a little bit more about it. This is just demo content, so I'd say just leave it as is. The one important thing you're going to want to do is select download and import file attachments. Make sure that's checked, and then we're going to click submit. And it shouldn't take too long. We try to keep the file sizes down on the images, but I'll let this just run in real time as it's loading the files. All right, and then once it's done, it'll say all done, have fun, and but you're not completely done yet. If you go back to the home page, it will look very similar, just some extra posts added. So what do we need to do? We need to go through these couple steps. So number one, let's go under settings and reading. Settings and reading, and we're going to change the front page display to a static page. So that page is going to be home, and then the post page is going to be travel blog. And then we can save those changes. So now we have our home page set up. So when we visit our home page, you'll see we have it all set up just fine. Now we still need to do the navigation, and that's under Appearance and Menus. And we have a menu already created, but we can go under Manage Locations up here in the top right. And we're going to select main navigation as primary navigation. So once we save that, let's go and open our site in another tab so you can see the two back to back. So it's looking very similar. And yes, you'll have these sample images instead of images. Don't worry too much about that. That'll be for all of the products basically. You're going to get these sample images. So then the last thing to go over is actually the shop index. So if you go to the shop index, it's not set up. We need to go under WooCommerce and settings, and then under that you're going to go to products, and it's going to say which do you want to have the product listings. Now I went ahead and did the steps just like I recommended, where I installed the pages automatically. So there's actually going to be duplicates of the My Account and Cart and Checkout. Don't worry about that. The first thing on Product Archive you're going to want to select, if you imported the data, is trips. And then the product display, we can leave that alone. Now let's go ahead and click Save now. And then when we go to our trips now, you'll see all of your trips pulled into here. So it's pretty handy as far as setting the site up. The only things missing are going to be the sidebars and the footer, and those are super easy to set up under Appearance and Widgets. We have our shop sidebar, which is on the shop pages, and then our footer widgets right here. And then one thing to note is this wide footer widget is actually the Progression Need Assistance widget. So when you drag that in, we can click Save, and I'll just show you that right there. And you can adjust the text obviously as needed. And then you can add in your footer widgets and your sidebar widgets however you need. But that's going to start you out with tons of demo data and a lot of really good examples.